can see what we do here at South Florida Water Management District, but most importantly, that you learn the importance and sensitivity of our water system here in South Florida, and really what it means to you, not only today, but in the future and future generations. So we welcome you once again to our agency, and we trust that you're going to have a very full day.
For instance, for water quality, we have chemists. For flood control, civil engineers. For water supply, we have hydrologic modelers, urban and regional planners, and for natural systems, environmental scientists. Environmental scientists, or an environmental scientist studying constructed wetlands. What he's doing here is studying different types of plants to see how effective they are in uptaking phosphorus pollution. This is scientists conducting fish studies on the Kissimmee River to see how well the fish are recovering from restoration activities. More fish studies. This is a lady studying fish samples under the microscope. Who knows how they determine how much mercury is in fish? We all know too much mercury in fish is bad for you, right? Marquita.
Apply for a job from our website. And if you go back to the home page, there's another thing there that says procurement and contracts. Now this won't apply to you guys as much, but you might want to tell your moms and dads and uncles and aunts and the adults that you know that this agency is trying really hard to reach out to a lot of minority vendors and small business people who might be kind of intimidated by doing business with a big old government agency like us. So a big part of this website is making available listings.
Okay, we're going to liven things up a little bit. I don't know if you guys are familiar with Who Wants to Be a Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. It's on TV for a long time, and it just went off the air. But we made up a game to help people learn some things about hurricanes, and it's called Who Wants to Be a Meteorologist? Because for us, we're trying to figure out why we wanted to be a meteorologist, and so we figured we'll play a game, and it's similar to on television, except we don't give you any money. We're going to pick somebody here, and instead of getting money, you get a title. So it's like working in government. In government, you don't make a lot of money. They just give you a new title whenever you've done something good. And so you start.
I'm also a government and public affairs person. I'm also into the environmental education of the South Florida Water Management District. In other words, I could be a teacher, teaching you about water management in your schools. I like where on the ground somewhere. What do you think it is?
It's like almost like a wave or something, a high wave.
Okay, the tide is when, for example, you have two kinds of tides, a high tide and low tides. Of course, when the ocean is higher, when the water level decreases, that's a high tide. And when the water is low, there you go. Good. So this is a situation we're going to have here. I'll show you what happens when you have a high tide and a low tide.
What's fertilizer used for? What's it used for?
Plants.
Okay. To help plants grow. Okay, very good. You want to walk around here? And let's put some fertilizer on. You want that side to grow? You can be generous. Go ahead. Even though it's getting a little bit clogged up here. Yeah. You know that you're going to see. You're going to see in just a minute. Okay.
The manatee will bump into the gate. It'll push it down. He pushes against that black plastic piece of, I don't know what you call it, like a seal, okay, like a garage door seal. And when he's into that, it sends an electric signal to our computer. The computer says, whoop, there must be a manatee there. So it stops the gate from closing, opens it up, lets him move through.
Who wants to be a guinea pig? Okay, just put that around you and strap it in. Said don't touch any of the buttons. Okay, so now, what you have to do to get a signal, though, you have to be in a fairly open area. And you have to let the satellite signals come down. It takes about maybe 5 minutes. But once you're located, you can go anywhere. And it's like having a little, it's like having a bloodhound with you. Okay? You're going to have this friend with you all the time that's going to tell you exactly where you're at.
One of the things we do to standardize is we want to take our sample at the same depth. Every day, all the time, everybody that's doing this particular type of sampling will do it this way. And the depth that we're interested in is spring-loaded. You lower it to the depth of the water that you're interested in, and you let go of the messenger, and it closes off.
Yesterday, y'all were down in an airboat, is that what you told me?
It was Friday.
Friday? Okay. That was way down at the other end of the Everglades. You're up on the very northern end right now. And it used to be, before they developed all that and planted all the sugar cane down there, you could go from here. It was this same kind of habitat, sawgrass marsh, from here all the way down to the end of Florida. Well, I'll tell you what, I was talking to you way up here. He was kind of coming this way. Well, they have regulations on.
I would suggest to you as many opportunities that you get to meet with employers and sit down to find out what they actually do to try and get a real better idea of what the workforce is all about. By the time that you get out of high school, it'll be a lot easier for you to make some decisions about what college you want to go to and what career field you want to get into.